Over the break, we got to witness some great games in the second round of the college football playoff. The NFL playoffs were set, and we celebrated a special birthday in the sports world. In this episode, we will be making our NFL playoff brackets and predicting the Super Bowl winner. I'm Joey Antonucci, and with the regular crew of Sebastian Bruno and Logan Patel, welcome to the Sports Lounge. All right, we are back. No Dylan G this week.
Back for 2025.
Yeah, I haven't seen y'all boys since last year. So.
How's your guys' break? How's your...
Good. Got to celebrate LeBron's birthday.
Yep, I agreed.
Got to celebrate Christmas, New Year's Eve, all that good stuff. And we got to watch the college football playoffs.
Yeah. I already forgot what I was going to say.
What'd you get for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, I got some cards. I got some clothes. Mostly clothes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, clothes for me too. I got this shirt right here.
Nice.
Yeah. More Raiders gear, more Yankees gear.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of sports stuff.
Nice. I just got some socks and
Socks, yeah.
I got some shoes though, so that was nice.
What'd you guys throw on the grill for LeBron's birthday?
I threw a filet
Yeah.
along with a tenderloin. So
Okay.
Yeah, prime rib.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
Oh, like some chicken, ribs, everything.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
at the store.
I mean, you got to celebrate.
Yeah,
LeBron's
Had to celebrate 40th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have a LeBron poster in my room. It's actually hung up right over my LeBron shoebox.
It's actually not hung up, so.
Yeah, it fell down, so.
All right. So that'll be our NBA segment for the day.
All right.
Moving on to college football, a lot of games over the break. Me and Logan are 17-24 on our picks. Dylan G and Seb, you guys went 18-23.
Oh, not bad.
3 games left in college football, so we could still make a run, me and Logan.
Yep.
But just we're not going to recap every single bowl game, but some of them. First game I'd like to recap is USF.
Yeah,
Winning
USF.
over San Jose State in 5 overtimes.
USF took the dub. I had originally switched my pick to USF, and then I switched it again.
Yeah, so
Behind the scenes.
last episode, they both switched their picks, but then when I told them that Byron Brown wasn't going to start, they're like, oh, I'm not picking him anymore.
No,
So they switched
I
their
still
picks.
had USF.
No, you know.
Yes, I did.
I
I'm pretty sure-
screenshotted the chat.
No, I think we both switched our pick.
Yeah, they both switched their pick. I stayed strong. USF is always on top against San Jose State, 2-0 against them
Hey,
all
that's
time.
a good bowl win, and look out for USF next year.
Yep.
I will not be looking out for USF next year. But, yeah, it's a good bowl win.
They gotta go through the gauntlet next year.
They got a hard
They got
schedule.
Boise
Do they?
State to start it off. Then they go to
They're
Florida.
not going to be good next year.
Then they go to Florida. Then they go to Miami.
Ooh.
So, I mean, it's great great CFP resume.
Great group of 5 resume to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good bowl win.
Yeah.
But, San Jose wasn't at their peak, but still a bowl win.
Yeah, I'll take it. I was
Yeah,
happy with
still
it.
a trophy in the trophy
Yeah.
case.
5 overtime win, which is 5 overtimes. That was the longest game in overtime in a bowl game until this next game, Pitt-Toledo, went to 6 overtimes.
Ooh.
That was
Yeah.
also an unbelievable game.
Toledo won, right?
Yeah, the little nook.
Yeah, shout out Toledo. Good win over Pitt. And
Yeah.
Toledo's a group of 5 team, so getting a win over a Power 4 team.
It seemed like
Always good.
Pitt just didn't want to win that game. They were up by 10 multiple times through another pick, a pick 6 or something like that, and then I would have expected them to go for it on 4th and 1. They got stuffed 2 times. It was like 2nd and goal from the 3, and then they got stuffed on the 1.
Looking like
Yeah,
Arizona
overtime.
State.
I saw, I think it was like 3 OT. I think it might have been the 3rd overtime where, he's, so close. I don't think he got in, but I think they called him in, just
Yeah.
barely. It was so
It
close.
was close, yeah.
It was really close. I think the QB did, a QB draw or something, and, that would have won
Yeah,
Toledo
won the
the game. They still won.
Instead
but-
ended up winning, yeah,
Yeah, they still won, but
48-46.
Yeah.
Great game.
it would have been, I don't know.
The Oklahoma-Navy game, I really thought Oklahoma after the first 6 minutes of the game, 10 minutes of the game, I thought Oklahoma was going to blow them out.
Yeah, I saw Navy won by 1 point, 21-20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oklahoma went for 2 at the end of the game to try to...
Navy finished out the season hot, getting a win over their biggest rival and getting a bowl win. And Navy, at one point in the season, they were considered one of the top group of 5 teams.
Yeah.
But obviously
Fell off a little bit at the end.
didn't want
Yeah,
the
they
season
fell
to end
off.
how it did.
Yeah.
But they ended up ending off a high note with the bowl win and a win, obviously, over Army.
Yeah, like we said, bowl win is going to help any franchise,
Yeah.
any program, unless you're a national championship contender.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a big accomplishment, but ultimately you're trying to win national championship.
Yeah.
But for these teams that aren't contenders, it's good for them. Like Seb said, just trophy and trophy case.
USC, Texas A&M, not a game I would have expected USC to win. I feel like that shocked us all.
Yeah, I picked Texas A&M because they were the SEC team, and USC obviously had a disappointing season, but USC ended up pulling out in the bowl game when it really mattered.
Big comeback from them. It was like 2 scores at least, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I saw Texas A&M was up pretty
14
big.
or 17, I think.
Yeah, they were
at one
up.
point. So
And I saw the final score. USC ended up winning, but good for them.
Yeah, I don't really like both of these teams. A&M was the better team throughout this whole season. I don't know if they didn't play their starters or.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but USC has not been a great team. Just a good
Did
win.
Miller Moss hit the transfer portal?
I have no idea, honestly.
Yeah, neither do I, because I don't think he played in this game. So
Everybody
He
hitting the
might
transfer
have.
portal now.
yeah, everybody
Yeah.
hit the portal. So
The Iowa State Miami game, that was a really good game. I think they would have put up more points Miami in the second half if Cam Ward did play.
Oh yeah, they would have smoked them if Cam Ward played
Yeah.
the second half.
Which everyone's saying how it's such a baby move for him to sit out. But I say
he's a top
don't-
2 pick in
no.
the draft.
at least
I
he
don't think
gave
so.
a full half.
Yeah.
Like there's kids who aren't even playing.
Yeah.
And they're sitting out the full game. At least he gave the team a whole half.
yeah.
Showed us, yeah.
And
Yeah.
wait, hold on for a second. Going back to USC, I'm pretty sure Zachariah Branch went to Georgia, right? Did he?
Did he?
I think so. I think he transferred to Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I remember. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Him and his brother, they went to Georgia.
Oh, wow.
They transferred. Just had to get that out.
Bro, you're a game too late.
Nah, no, because I couldn't get it out. I tried to say it.
That was the most
Nah.
random thing.
I was like, what?
No, but yeah, Cam Ward playing the half that's more than some of these other draft picks
Yeah.
did, and he's gonna be a top 2 pick. So just you got to show that talent one last time right before the draft. So good for him and good for Miami to get the win.
Honestly, if I was Cam Ward, I'll never be Cam Ward, but if I was,
Would have played it all.
no, I don't think I would have played at all.
Wouldn't have played, yeah.
I
Great.
honestly,
You're a top
just
3
thinking
pick.
for myself and my future, imagine you get hurt in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
he's
you-
basically guaranteed top 2.
Yeah, and he's probably
Yeah.
the front runner for the first pick.
Probably.
And
I don't know.
I think he is. I think he's the first
I
pick.
don't know. I just,
After the way Shador played,
yeah.
Shador did play terrible.
Yeah.
Ward, he doesn't have a very strong arm considered to a lot
Yeah.
of these quarterbacks. And then he can't. Cam Ward.
Ooh.
He doesn't have that strong of an arm. He can't throw to the outside.
Outside the numbers.
yes, he can.
He can't.
He can.
And I seen it firsthand when they played USF.
USF.
Unbelievable. He was able to miss the sacks and everything, and I was like, what the heck? But he couldn't hit the guys outside the numbers. Middle of the field, unbelievable.
Well, I know Shador can hit any throw on the field. Basically.
He probably, yeah.
Pretty much.
Which, yeah, I think,
He can, but he's a little more inconsistent.
I
Yeah.
think, in my opinion, and this is probably a crazy take, I think Jackson Dart's the most talented quarterback.
All right.
I like that.
Jackson Dart.
He's so talented.
For the past 6 weeks, my dad has been telling me the Raiders should get Jackson Dart.
He's so talented.
I was
Yeah.
telling him no way. But then, in that bowl game, he
Yeah.
went crazy.
I
like Jackson Dart on the Raiders.
I just think
Yeah.
his upside is so high.
Yeah, I was looking at a mock draft. I don't even see him going in the top 3 rounds.
Really.
Yeah, I mean, if the Raiders can snag him,
I
round
feel like that could be a steal.
3,
Second
round 2 or 3,
Yeah.
I'll
Late
be
2.
happy because I don't really want to stay with Aiden O'Connell no more, man.
yeah,
we
he's
need
our,
a new young quarterback.
Yeah, he's our lifetime backup.
Backup.
I'm just gonna go on a limb here. I've seen enough. Trade for Joe Milton.
Oh my
But
god.
Joe Milton balled out.
No, he did play good.
He was
I mean, I know it was against Backus, but
still
he
I saw
played
the
good.
plays that bro. He's got a cannon. He's got a rocket.
no, he's the one he threw on the run. I don't know how far.
Bro, he's
it was
already
it
better
was a
than
missile.
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, it was he's a good player. So
Yep.
He's definitely good. He was good at Tennessee.
yeah. It's just he didn't have the best accuracy.
Yeah, that was it. He
That was
could
his
throw
thing.
the moon ball.
Yeah,
he
throw it.
couldn't hit the short throws.
Yeah,
Yeah, Anthony Richardson, same thing.
yeah. Except I think Anthony Richardson was a little more athletic.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
that's-
He is,
yeah.
definitely is.
But-
But he's also more injury prone.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's true. Continue with the college games. I figured with Travis Hunter and Shador playing, Colorado would have beat BYU, but
Yeah, I figured they would roll BYU, but BYU flipped the script
Yeah.
on me. BYU absolutely dominated
Yeah.
Colorado. Colorado didn't have nothing going in the first half. I saw them down, I think, 21-0 at
yeah,
one
it
point.
was bad.
Yeah, Shador wasn't playing good. I don't know. I got to think all the drama going on with Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Must
Yeah.
have gotten his head, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we all forgot like after BYU lost to Kansas and
BYU really fell off a cliff.
like we all thought like just took them out of the conversation. They're still a good team.
Yeah, I
Like, they're
thought
still
yeah,
a
at one
top-
point BYU was a playoff lock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we had them at the
early on.
4 seed.
Yeah, early on we had him. I think I had him at the 4 seed.
And then they
yeah.
lost to Kansas and one other team, I forgot who, but like we dropped them off our radar. They're still a really good team though. Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a top 20 team. So
That's good for them.
it's a good win for them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for them. I mean, we always go through this with Colorado. Like, we get on the high horse
Yep.
Yeah.
with Colorado.
Yeah.
And they
Says they're
continue,
ranked.
they continue to let us down
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
soon as we
But
are really high on them.
But I mean, you got to give Dion some credit though. He took a like a 1-win team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple years
Absolutely terrible program.
to being ranked at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, making it 9 wins, I believe.
Pretty sure 9-4.
Yeah, 9-4. So
Yeah,
that's,
1-11 to 9-4 in 2 years is nothing to be ashamed
Yeah,
of.
that's unbelievable. Yeah. Final game before we get into the playoff games, the Michigan Alabama game. I was at that game, and I mean it was pretty cool because like I haven't been to a game like that. I'm gonna go to the USF games,
Yeah.
so like I've never seen that stadium full over at Raymond James.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, but like Michigan just dominated.
Michigan's defense came to play just like they did against Ohio State. Milroe, I think he had like 2 turnovers in the first 2
Yeah,
drives.
it was rainy.
Yeah.
It was
Played absolutely
it was
terrible.
coming down hard.
Another reason to prove me why the Raiders should not draft him this year. Yeah, he just did not play good. And Michigan's defense, they got one of the best defenses in the country.
Yeah.
Let's not get that twisted. And yeah, good win for Michigan. They got their win against Ohio State, and now they get their bowl win.
Yeah, Mason Graham, easy top 5 pick maybe. Milroe, I liked him before this game, but then he really
Late down.
Michigan, one of the best, if not the best defense in the
Yeah,
country.
top defense 100%.
Yeah,
Just yeah.
like closest thing in college that you'll get to an NFL defense. Not even
Yeah.
close.
No, they were unbelievable.
But-
Yeah, if Michigan had a complimentary offense this season,
Yeah.
I fully believe they were
Top
Big
10.
Ten contenders.
Yeah.
Fully believe because their defense carried them to a win against a semifinal team in Ohio State.
Who might be one of the best.
Yeah, they
might be the best team in the country.
The best team
now.
right now.
So-
if they just had a complimentary offense,
Yeah.
there's nothing telling me that they wouldn't be a contender in that conference.
Even just a quarterback,
Yeah.
even just a quarterback,
Orgy and
carry them.
Orgy's not it.
And I've already forgot the other kid's name
Yeah.
who started against Ohio State.
I don't know.
Did he even throw for 100 yards that game?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think
Defensively carried them
Yeah.
Yeah.
this whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So moving on to the playoff games, we had Boise State, Penn State. That was the first game.
Yep. Penn State dominated, but at one point, it was getting gritty. Like, it was getting scary. It was 17-14.
Yeah.
And I was like, this game should be out of reach by now,
Yeah.
man. Like, it felt like it was out of reach, but it wasn't.
Watching that, I had Penn State to cover. There was never a point where I thought Penn State would lose.
Not me either.
It was really just if they would be able to cover.
Yeah, Penn State just has more talent
Yeah.
in the end, and that's why they pulled away. That's why they made the lead as big as it was. But like I said, it felt like the game was out of reach, but the score said different. At one point, it was 17-14, and I was getting scared. I was like, man, Boise State, show me something here.
Yeah.
But Genty didn't have his best game.
Yeah.
You knew Penn State was going to try to bottle him, and they did exactly that. They were loading the box
Yeah.
all game, and they were forcing Boise to beat them in different ways, and their game plan worked.
Yeah, you see the best defense Genty has gone up against yet. And you see what happens when Genty goes up against a defense of that caliber.
Yeah.
And, I picked Boise State because I thought they were better than that. But as soon as the game started, Penn State scored. I was like, oh, man, here we go.
Yeah.
At that point, I was like, yeah, I have no faith anymore.
Yeah.
Boise State just
didn't
play that good.
I never thought Boise State was that good. I will say though they actually did surprise me. I'm not gonna say I was a hater on him, but Genty, he definitely got some respect though because he was getting tackled at the line and he was still able to break tackles.
Yeah.
Now he didn't have a very good game.
No.
30
carries,
rushes.
104 yards, something like that.
It's not a very good game. But they also came alive in the passing game. Passing game for them really took a turn. If they were able to find a rushing game, the game definitely could have been different.
Yeah, they were forcing them to pass. At one point, it did come alive, but obviously, New Boise State.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be sustainable for them to keep up with Penn State's defense, and that's why I think Penn State won.
Yeah, if they tried to cement the run right out the gates, then it would have opened up the pass, and then that pass would have just blew open the run game.
Yeah.
It's just they couldn't get anything going on the ground in the first half of the game.
And more props to Drew Aller. He had some really nice
Drew Aller
throws
played
in
good.
that game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good win for Penn State. Moving on to Notre Dame now. Moving on to the Texas game, is Scattaboo?
I love
Is he in
Scattaboo.
that
Yeah.
conversation like to be better than Genty?
Yes.
Because
Well,
after
100%,
that
man.
game, I mean,
1000%.
Because Texas was sending the heat, too.
Yeah.
And he was
he started off a little slow.
No,
but
he did. In
really
the first
slow.
half, he was starting off slow. I remember I was watching the game with Logan. I was like, man, we're dead in the water with this pick. I was like, there's no way.
I really thought I'm gonna be like I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna.
I was dead in the water, man. I was like, oh, ASU, they're gonna get
firing.
rolled.
Yeah.
Texas on their first 2 plays scored a touchdown. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
They,
yo.
they went their first drive. They went two plays,
Two passing
touchdown.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
No, and then they ran a
return.
punt back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
here we go.
I looked at Logan. I was like, "Yeah, we're dead." It was like,
And their
we're
defense
fried.
looked good too. Like the defense
Yeah.
looked like it was gonna.
And then after I think they got to 17 points, Texas.
yeah.
It was like
just fell apart.
it got to the third
17-3
quarter.
at halftime.
Yeah.
Got to the third quarter. I was like, man, Arizona State could really be in this game.
Yeah.
Because
like-
they came out from half, and they had a player that was like suspended for the first half.
Yeah, number 7. I
Yeah,
forgot
no-
his name already.
I don't know.
Arizona State?
Yeah.
Number
Targeting.
7 comes out, gets a safety,
Get the safety.
and then they scored a
Yes,
touchdown. I was
yeah.
like, here we go.
Yeah, they scored
we
the
got
safety.
a chance.
They scored the
yeah.
safety. I was like, yo, we're in business.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some momentum here.
Yeah.
Keep this going.
They could have won the game in regulation if they didn't get stuffed at the 1 4 times. Like,
Oh
And
my
Texas has
God,
done that
yeah.
back-to-back weeks
Oh my
against
gosh.
Georgia Clemson last week.
Yeah.
They did
Yeah.
against Texas A&M. They might have done it against Georgia in the SEC championship where they
yeah.
stopped them.
And Arizona State, man, like, how can you not convert 1 yard 4 times? And
Yeah, huge for Texas there.
that's one of the reasons Texas was able to stay in this game. Because, like I said, I was like, Texas is not even playing that good.
Yeah.
They're winning off 2 plays.
They started off so strong, but
Yeah.
they weren't
They're winning
playing
off
very
2
good
plays.
after.
They're
Yeah.
literally winning off the first quarter.
Yeah, it goes to show how like monumental like goal line defense is.
Yeah.
It is crazy. It can change the whole game.
Yeah.
Like one stop on the goal line can change the whole game.
Yeah.
Also, if you get a stop, you can't get a safety.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
that was
one thing.
bad.
You got to get some breathing room.
No, yeah. And I remember
Also, Texas kickers got to feel terrible.
Yeah.
He's got to
Texas
feel
kicker.
bad.
No.
Oh, my.
After they scored the first touchdown, Arizona State, to make it 24-16,
Yeah.
I looked at Logan. I was like, "Yo, man, we need a turnover right here." At first pass, he picked it off. I was like, I felt like the gods were on my side, man. And then I think Scattaboo ran one in.
It was like-
They had like the
He threw a
64-yard pass.
touchdown. He threw a touchdown.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yo, man, I was like, the gods are on my side today.
Yeah.
And then they tied it up. And then they missed the field goal.
Yeah.
Yo, it felt like written in the stars. I was like, ASU has to win.
And then they got the ball back.
And then they missed another field goal. I was
Yeah.
like, come on. And then they scored an OT. And then they get him to 4th and 13.
Yeah.
I saw the blitz coming. I was like, oh no, what are we doing? Why are we
Yeah.
blitzing?
Yeah.
Just an easy read there for
They haven't been able
viewers.
to stop number 2 the entire game, right?
Yeah.
Number 2 was burning them the entire fourth quarter.
Number 2 was killing the whole game.
Golden was burning them the entire fourth quarter. So I was like, why send a blitz? You haven't been
Yeah.
able to guard him on man. And they sent the blitz. I saw him run a double move.
Yeah.
I saw him get open like on the edge of the screen. I was like, oh no. So he's gonna find
If you're
him.
gonna run a blitz, you have to get home.
That's it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like,
But
If you're gonna take that risk, it's gotta work.
I watched
100%.
it. It was a dumb blitz, in my opinion. The way they ran it. I don't hate the blitz call.
Me
but so
neither.
they started off with 6 on the line. They ended up sending 4 and have one of the linebackers blitz, and the 2 edge guys dropped off into zone coverage. The rest were in man. It
Yeah,
was just
no.
a weird blitz. Just send them.
I
Send
feel
all
like
them.
if they just would have
Yeah.
played with 6 DBs, put 2 on Golden.
Yeah.
I feel like you got the game in your hands. Let
If
them
you're
come
gonna,
to you.
yeah. If you're gonna blitz,
I hate delay blitzes.
Yeah.
I really
nah.
do. Because the running back easily picked that man up, and
Yep.
Quinn Ewers just easy
Easy read.
pass for him.
if
once
you're
he saw
gonna
them
blitz,
coming,
run 7.
Yeah.
Run 7 at least so you can get a guy free.
Yeah.
And just put the heat on him and make him panic.
he ended
Yeah.
up changing the protection before he snapped the ball because
he saw
Texas
him,
at the line, they were panicking. Ewers calmed him down, and he was just changing protection to guard the blitz, and
Yeah.
it worked perfectly. Golden ran an amazing route, double move. He got the safety's hips to open, and the free safety wasn't getting his depth.
Yeah.
And just went right over the top. Perfect pass.
One thing about that game, the targeting or non-targeting call.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a targeting.
That was
that has
definitely
to be
targeting.
In the moment, I was like, okay, that's not targeting because it looked like he was making a turn up
He
field.
turned. He
It looked like
no,
he was making a turn up field, but
We had this debate when we were all watching the game.
yeah.
Like they were saying he was turning, but he was turning while he was catching it. He never had possession of the ball.
He did. In my opinion, he made a football move.
No, he
Nah.
didn't.
Yeah,
know.
he did. He had the ball. He turned.
I thought it was a football
No,
move too.
he
made a football
didn't.
move.
No, he didn't have the ball then turn. He was turning while he was catching
I
it.
feel the one on Isaiah Bond should have been targeted
Nah.
over that one. If anything.
If he dropped that ball, it would not have been a fumble. It would have been incomplete pass.
yeah.
So he didn't make a football move.
So that's defenseless.
yeah, that's when a fumble comes into play.
I don't think that was a
And
fumble.
yeah, the next morning I was still, like disappointed they lost. So I was watching videos, and they said this 100% should have been targeting because it's just forcible contact to the head or neck area with the helmet. And they said the helmet was the first contact on the player, but like before the actual tackle was made, the helmet hit first to a defensive receiver. They were saying it should have been targeting, but whatever.
Yeah, I still don't. The football move, because like they do the same thing with a fumble. Like if he
Yeah.
makes a football move and then the ball comes out, then it's a fumble. But like if he doesn't make a football move, then it's incomplete. If he dropped that ball, it would have been incomplete. It would not have been a fumble. So that's why I think it's targeting.
Moving on to the Ohio State-Oregon game. Good pick from you, Seb.
Yep.
Ohio State just absolutely smoked them.
Yeah.
I think we all picked Ohio State, but like you actually had them in your bracket.
Yeah. No, I figured Ohio State would come out and dominate. I didn't think Oregon was really that good of a team, in my opinion. But one thing the NCAA has to do, they have to fix this bracket.
Yeah.
They need to reseed the teams after the first round, or they need to get rid of the conference champion rule gets the bye because there's no way Boise State and Arizona State were a 3 and 4 seed.
Yeah.
And you have to force Oregon, who's the number 1 overall team, to get the toughest route to the championship. Nah, they got to fix something. But this year, it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun
it
to watch
is.
this year. You have to let it play itself out the first year, and then you got to make your adjustments. And I
Yeah.
think they're going to get it right. They already got it right with the 12-team format. They just got to get it right
Agreed.
with the way the bracket plays out.
Yeah, this has been really fun so far. The 12-team playoff.
Cool to see these teams play. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, it's more fun. Yeah, we get to see more competitive matchups
Yeah.
for a longer time. It's not just 4 teams.
Yeah, and you
We're
get the
not
same teams basically every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Now
not
you
only,
get to
we're not
see
only
the-
getting 3 games.
Yeah.
You could see Notre Dame, and like they're usually a team. If they lose, they're not getting that chance because
Because they're independent.
yeah, so they don't get to play in the conference championship.
Yep.
But now you get to see them actually play a game. And moving on to that game, I still a great win for Notre Dame. I still believe Georgia was the better team in that game, though.
Yeah, I think Georgia might have played the better game.
Just you have the
It
fumble.
was 54 seconds where they just weren't focused. I think it was the score was 6-3.
6-3.
30 seconds left in the half. All right, you're lucky you're down 6-3, right? Because you got the backup in. He's not playing too bad. You just got to stop the bleeding. You got to just be careful with the ball. Just take a knee.
Yeah.
Take a knee. Let
Yeah.
it go into halftime, and that's minus 7 points you take off the board.
Yeah.
And then when you go into halftime, you let up a kick return touchdown. And now it's 20-3. Now you're in a hole with the backup QB.
Yeah.
And they made a fight though.
No,
Oh,
it's not like Gunnar Stockton played bad.
No,
No, I thought he played really,
he played
really well.
actually
Yeah.
good.
I think he played just as good, if not better, than Carson Beck could have played.
Yeah,
like-
I
I don't know.
I
That's
thought he
tough.
played really well. I mean, I think so. The fumble, in my opinion, that is not his fault.
No, the left side of the
that's-
O-line-
That's Kirby Smart's fault
Yeah, you
for
gotta
not
take a knee.
seeing. There was eventually a fumble coming. That left tackle was getting his butt kicked the whole
No,
game.
yeah. The left side of the O line, I don't think they could have stopped the cold.
Like
Like,
it was awful. They were the left guard, left tackle. They just didn't move their feet.
they couldn't block nothing, man.
the whole game. They just got beat, and the fumble was coming. That's his blind side.
Yep.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, left tackle is the most important position on the offensive line, unless you have a lefty QB, which is pretty rare.
Yeah.
Had to figure Notre Dame was going to win.
Protect that blind side.
Had to figure Notre Dame was going to win because, they're the Catholics. They got God on their side all the time, so good for them. Obviously, what happened for the game to be delayed.
Yeah.
You figured Marcus Freeman, he's a great coach. I love him.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I actually like him.
He's good.
He would have his boys ready for the game, and that 54 seconds literally won them the game.
It did. Yeah.
Literally won them the game.
Kick return in that game. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm still kind of mad at Jeremiah Love for selling my parlay. Yeah, Gunnar Stockton way over his passing prop.
Yep.
Jeremiah Love, trash. Didn't even do anything and got hurt.
Yeah, I know.
We'll do our 2 picks: the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl. In the Orange Bowl, Ohio State is 6.5-point favorites over Texas.
Yeah, Ohio State's gonna maul them. They're gonna blow them out. Texas.
Really?
Yeah, Texas should have lost against ASU. And I was saying during that game, I was like, okay, whoever wins this game is getting absolutely rocked by the next winner, which was the Rose Bowl. And it was Ohio State, and Ohio State's the best team in the country right now. But you got to think Texas is playing at home, basically.
Yeah.
In the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah.
Nah.
Orange Bowl. Actually, no.
It's the Cotton Bowl.
No,
right?
it's
It
Cotton
is.
Bowl. Yeah.
I switched it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cotton Bowl. So I still think Ohio State's just a better team.
I do like Ohio State. I think the winner of this game
Wins it all.
wins it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because I don't think Notre Dame or Penn State can hang with Texas. I mean, I feel like
I don't know. I feel like Notre Dame might be able to
know.
hang with Texas.
I think these are 4 really, really good teams, in my opinion.
Yeah, but
They
I
are.
think are these the 4 best teams in the nation?
I think
No.
they are.
They're not.
But
No,
that's the
think
good
they
thing
are.
about the bracket.
they're
I,
not.
I think they
No.
are. I think Georgia would
Penn
be.
State's not a top 4 team.
I think I think Notre Dame, Ohio State, and Texas with Georgia would be the top 4 teams.
Yeah,
Penn
probably.
State is the 5th best team.
Yeah. Okay. But that's the beauty of the bracket.
Yeah.
Get 4 new teams.
Yeah. So did you take Ohio State as well?
I'm gonna take Ohio State. Yeah, it is a tough one.
It's a tough. I'm gonna take just because if they play like they did that first 5 minutes of the game, Texas.
Yeah,
That's a big if, though, Joey.
I know.
That's a huge if.
But
we always do this with Ohio State though. Oh yeah, they roll a team right.
then they go and
Then they go and play like a team like Michigan.
I think
they lose to Michigan.
Texas's defense is a very good defense.
They were
And I
favored by
think-
21 points against Michigan and lost.
Yeah, I think, and it's hard. Ohio State has played 2 unbelievable games
Yeah.
back
It's
to
hard
back.
to make
It's
it 3
hard to
in a
make
row.
it 3 against another really good team. That's why I'm gonna take Texas to cover. I don't know if they'll win,
Yeah.
but I think it'll be a closer game than 6.5.
It's hard for me, but I will take Ohio State.
In the Orange Bowl, Notre Dame is 1.5-point favorites over Penn State.
Ooh. I really wanted to go to this game.
Basically a pick'em game.
I really wanted to go to this game. Yeah, like Joey said, basically pick them. Notre Dame are on a roll right now. It's hard to pick against them right here. I think, I'm going to take Notre Dame. I'm going to take Notre Dame. I don't know. That's such a tough pick.
yeah.
It's such a tough pick, but I'm going to take Notre Dame.
Yeah, we're looking at pretty much a money line,
Yeah.
and Notre Dame 1.5-point favorites. I think for me they did enough against Georgia. So let's just put it this way: like Georgia absolutely would roll Penn State. Can we
Would
say
they?
that?
Do we
Can
know
we say
that?
that?
Would they?
I don't
don't
know.
That's so tough.
I think Penn State's a good team. When Drew Aller's on, like he was throwing some.
No, he was throwing some
They didn't
dots.
have to do too much against Boise State. I don't think
It
they
is
tried to do
it
too
is
much.
hypothetical though.
Yeah, I feel like Notre
It
Dame is
is.
just more battle tested at this point
Yeah.
than Penn State is. Penn State, you could say they had an easy road to the spot. I mean, I figured Penn State would
I mean,
get there
they
easily
did.
like they did.
But they did it.
Notre Dame
They
had to play
performed.
a top 2 team. And
It's true.
yeah, I feel like Riley Leonard, he's got that fight, and I
Yeah.
think they're gonna win this game.
Yeah, so I think Notre Dame did more than enough for me to pick them in this game.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean their defense is unbelievable. I don't think they have an offense. So I think this could be like a 13-17 game.
I think that too, Joey. I think it's gonna be low scoring.
I could even see it being 14-13.
I don't think it'll be that low scoring.
I don't see anyone scoring. I don't
Neither of these offenses are
like
over the top.
Notre Dame's defense is really, really good. They've got a really good defense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take Penn State just
Okay.
I'm not trying to be different. I just I like Drew Aller. I think he performed pretty well against Boise State. He had some good passes. But yeah, I'm gonna take Penn State in that one.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like Notre Dame's defense is gonna come through.
I don't know. All right, we're gonna move on to our playoff brackets for the NFL now.
Ooh. All right. Mine's a bit surgical.
All right, so we're just gonna start off. We'll just go the full AFC.
Yep.
And then we'll do NFC.
Okay.
AFC for me, it's pretty basic. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So all right, Broncos at the Bills. I have Bills.
Bills by 100.
Yeah, I think everyone has the Bills here. You could argue. I mean, no, it is pretty true. The Chiefs definitely lost on purpose, 1,000%. They do not want to see.
They
do not want to see Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase in the playoffs.
In this playoff, the
not
Bengals in
a
this
chance
playoff
they
would've
want to see
been
the Bengals.
No, agreed. I think the Bengals are the better team, but I don't think they're. I think the Broncos deserve this. The Bengals,
100% they deserve.
The Bengals
it.
are 9-8 for a reason. They don't have a defense.
But listen, the last 5 games, the Bengals defense has been clutch. They've been getting them stops,
That's true.
especially against the Steelers. Yeah. Let's face it, the Steelers are probably gonna get smoked in the first round.
Yeah.
But hey, the Bengals defense last 5 weeks they stepped up. I feel like if they just beat the Patriots week 1, you're in the playoffs. You're 10-7, and there it is.
They definitely, the Broncos definitely do deserve it because their defense.
You play who's in front of you, and their defense has been one of the top all season.
Yeah, they got 2 Defensive Player of the Year nominees.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, their defense hasn't sold them throughout this whole season. So, I mean,
It's true.
you can't take that away from them.
Moving on to the second game, Steelers at the Ravens.
Pretty straightforward, Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
I don't see any way you could argue the Steelers here.
I don't think Pittsburgh's good.
No.
Really?
Coming
Oh,
off
my
4
God,
no,
Joey.
Joey, no. No.
Here we go.
No way.
Getting real surgical over
Coming
here.
off 4 straight L's.
Come on.
They
dude.
can't throw the ball 15 yards downfield, Joey.
Originally, I had the Ravens.
No way.
But
Are you serious?
But I don't know. You don't see a team winning 3 times in the same year against the same team.
Didn't
I mean,
the
what-
Steelers beat them the first time?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah, they did.
Ooh, okay, that might change. I don't know.
Steelers.
Mike Tomlin's definitely. I think he's a good coach. He's gonna come out with some stuff.
Mike Tomlin has
No,
lost.
he's
How many
not a
straight
good.
playoff
They,
games?
they haven't won a playoff game in 7 years.
I know, but he's just.
He only cares about winning,
winning
season and getting
seasons.
9 wins.
That's it.
I don't know.
No
Like
way.
I want to take the Steelers. I just don't know.
Lamar's too good for them to lose in the first
But
round.
Lamar's
against
going to run
Pitt.
circles around him.
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
they just dominated the Steelers last time they played. Derrick Henry ran for like 170 against them.
That's
Yeah.
true.
There's no way, no argument for the Steelers here.
Nope.
Okay, I'll take the Steelers.
Okay.
Chargers at the Texans.
This is the Chargers.
Yeah,
Pretty straightforward here
I
again.
don't
Chargers.
think the Texans are.
Texans are not. The Texans. There's no way they can't
Yeah,
move the ball.
little downfall.
Stroud is having a
Mediocre
not a good year
compared to last year.
compared to his rookie year, like where he
They're-
was amazing.
MVP candidate.
Their team is just too banged up. They got
Yeah.
too many injuries.
Too many injuries for them to keep up with the Chargers, and the Chargers are on a hot streak, finishing the season 11-6, obviously dominating the Raiders. Thank God they did,
Yeah.
so they can get that draft pick. But yeah, the Chargers, they're going to dominate this game, I think. Even though the Texans are at home, Chargers.
Yeah, they have way too many injuries over there in Houston, and going to the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh coming in, establishing a run game, taking J.K. Dobbins to a top 10 back, really good.
Yep.
I like the Chargers.
All right, so in the divisional rounds, you guys would both have the Ravens at the Bills. I have the Steelers at the Bills. This is where the Steelers run ends, though. I'm going to take the Bills.
Here, Ravens, Bills. I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to take Baltimore.
Baltimore.
So, we're going to this game. Did they? No. The Ravens did beat the Bills.
Yeah, they did. They
First time.
waxed them. They waxed them in week 3.
Yeah, they
it was
did.
a blowout.
Yeah, they smoked
Yeah.
them.
I remember that Derrick Henry touchdown.
Now they're 2 different teams.
Still the Ravens. Right?
When it comes to playoff time, I just think the Baltimore is just way too. I think their team's just too good.
Yeah.
I think their team's too good.
Baltimore's roster. I don't even think the Bills roster compares to
You guys
Baltimore.
both take
It really doesn't.
Ravens?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
My God, this
Yeah.
is so tough.
It's a tough pick. This is probably going to be one of the games of the playoffs.
Yeah, I
two
think this is the
two
best
MVP
game.
candidates. We'll get to who wins
I don't
later.
have the Ravens making it that far.
I wish these two teams could play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this might actually be the Super Bowl. Ravens Bills. That might just be the whole thing.
What?
No, you know what I mean. Like, yeah. No, yeah. Not like actually, but this could be the two best teams in the playoff.
I thought you. Oh my.
No ball knowledge.
No.
It's like casual. You're casual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Baltimore's team's too talented.
Yeah. And then, all right, so on the other side of the divisional round, Chargers at the Chiefs, we both have.
Yeah, it's
Or
pretty.
We all have KC.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah,
way you
oh,
pick
yeah,
the
yeah.
Chargers.
You
Yeah.
can't take Mahomes to lose in the
Yeah,
divisional
in the
round.
divisional.
Come on.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah. So, and then I have Bills at Chiefs.
We have Ravens at Chiefs, rematch of last year.
Yeah. I like Baltimore.
Yeah.
Kansas City, they're just
don't
not
know.
the team from the past 2 years.
I
You
know, it's just-
it's
I feel-
always hard to pick against Mahomes when it comes to the playoffs.
They,
I just
yeah. Like we say they're not the team. They're 15-1 though for a reason. They
True.
find a way
they
to
are
win.
they win, but
I
But I
still
feel
don't-
like this season nothing has impressed me about KC.
Yeah.
Everything has
Really?
impressed
It's
me
just-
about Baltimore.
I don't know. It's
I think the brilliance of Lamar is going to carry them to this win.
everybody's glazing Lamar. I don't get it.
Is it not?
He's MVP.
Is it not worthy?
he's MVP.
43
It's-
total touchdowns.
It's definitely worthy.
He's got like 3 picks.
No, it's definitely worthy. It's just like it's getting too out of hand now.
Yeah. I'm gonna have the Bills in the Super Bowl though.
Oh, so all the Chiefs losing at home?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. That's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to see because we never see Mahomes lose at home in the
Yeah.
playoffs. Last time he lost was to Burrow. And then
Yeah.
in that,
Yeah.
you feel like the Chiefs, they always are in the AFC Championship though.
They are.
Yeah. It's like the Patriots dynasty.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the NFC side. So, all right, so you have the Ravens in it.
Yep.
So
You
do
also
I.
have the Ravens.
So do I, yeah.
I have the Bills. Okay. And the NFC side, this is where it gets a little funky for me.
Ooh.
I mean, I do. The first round's pretty formal. I have the Eagles winning,
Yep.
I have the Eagles beating the Packers.
Yeah, Eagles.
I feel like that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Eagles over Packers.
Definitely.
Packers. I don't even know if Love is going to play.
He got hurt in the game.
He'll play. He'll
You think?
play.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll play.
Even with
He
them-
has to play.
Even with him playing, I still don't think they're the caliber of the Eagles.
No, not a chance. If they would have beat the Bears and get the
Yeah.
6th seed, you have a much more favorable matchup. But they ended up losing, and I think this is where it ends.
Buccaneers host the Commanders. I don't see it in the Commanders.
Neither do I.
I don't.
I really want to pick the Commanders.
You could see the magic in Jaden Daniels this season, but
But I just don't.
I feel like there's just no way the Bucks. Their offense is just too good. Obviously, we
Yeah.
didn't see it this week against
Yeah.
the Saints,
But they still found a way
yeah,
to
I
come
think
back. and
Saints defense has always been good.
Get Evans's 1,000 yards.
They got Evans's
Yeah.
1,000. Yeah, I think the Bucks with the rise of McMillan.
Yeah.
Baker's obviously had a great season. I think the Bucks, they have the potential to make a run in this playoff, and
Yeah.
I think it starts here, and they're going to get the win over the Commanders.
This is another one where you got two dynamic offenses that at times can both be very inconsistent.
Agreed. Yeah. I mean,
Man, you guys both got Bucks.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm taking the Commanders.
I just like Antoine Winfield should be back.
Yeah.
He's a top 3.
That's a big loss.
He's a top
was
3 safety.
I think he was first team All Pro.
Actually,
like
no.
one of the years.
No. I switched my pick. You guys can see it.
Yeah.
I got the Tampa Bay. It's in
Yeah,
pen.
TV. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with Tampa Bay.
Written in pen.
Stick with my gut.
Tampa Bay. All right.
Trying to be different, but
Yeah.
I don't want to reseed my bracket.
Got it.
Vikings at the Rams. I have the Vikings.
Yeah. Vikings.
Yeah,
for
I think
me.
everyone's got the Vikings here. I could see it. I really could see the Rams
Yeah.
winning.
I think the Vikings defense is just going to be too much for the Rams.
Mhm.
The Rams, they don't have an offense like the Lions do, really. But
The Rams got
The
a really
Rams-
good offense, though.
Rams offense with Puka, Cup, and Kyron,
It's scary.
you never know, but it depends on how
definitely
Stafford
is.
plays. Depends on how Stafford plays.
It does. If Stafford plays good, it's kind of over.
Nah,
like-
yeah, the Rams
I don't
might pull away.
Yeah, the Rams.
I don't know. I just think the Vikings, they just show more.
I think they're
Rams
they're
beat
still
the
a good
Bills
team.
in a
Shootout.
really high scoring game. Yeah.
Their only losses, they've had 3 losses. 2 of them came from one of the best teams in the NFL.
Two of them
Lions.
is the Lions, and what's the other one?
Some.
No, I still.
Was it the? It wasn't the Rams, was it?
No, I don't know. Hopefully not the Rams.
No, I don't think it was, but I can't roll against Minnesota here.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Vikings.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to think. All right, so I have the Buccaneers at the Eagles. We all do, right?
Yeah, we all have the same.
Yeah.
I have the Buccaneers winning this one. This is where my bracket gets a little crazy.
No way. Eagles for me.
Yeah.
Saquon's having a record-breaking season, and yeah, they're gonna continue their dominance through the NFC. The Eagles are. Yeah, they're gonna get through over the Bucs. The Bucs defense, I don't know if they're gonna be able to have an answer for Saquon or Hurts. You got to think on two outside guys, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. I don't know if they're going to be able to have an answer for that. Meanwhile, Eagles' defense has been one of the top defenses all season with Quinion Mitchell, their rookie, coming in.
Cooper DeJean.
Yeah. They've upgraded their defense from last year, where their defense last year was their weak point when they lost to the Bucs in the wild card. That's right.
I'm pretty sure they lost to the Bucs in the playoffs like 2 times in the past 4 years.
Have they really?
I think it is, yeah.
32-9, and then it was like
Oh,
30,
yeah, they got
Yeah.
it was
smoked
like 31-16.
Yeah.
The year the Bucs lost to the Rams.
Yeah, okay.
Remember that?
No, yeah.
Also,
The Bucs have kind of owned the Eagles in the playoffs, but this Eagles team is just
Yeah, this Eagles team's too good to lose.
yeah. This Eagles team is so much different from the past. They got they got a star running back now, and their offense even better, and their defense is
Yeah.
just miles better than they were.
so it was the Rams that the
Oh, it
Vikings
was?
lost to.
Oh.
Does that change anything? or
No,
not?
that's not going to change
No,
my pick, though.
no.
Yeah, so yeah, they ended up beating them by 10. The Rams did. Beat the Vikings by 10.
That was still early in the season, though. But I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
it was
they started,
right after they lost
they
to the
started,
Lions.
They started 5-0,
Started
and then they
off
lost 2 straight,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
It went to, Lions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rams.
but then you got to think that the Vikings ended up winning 9 straight.
Yeah,
2 of those
it's
wins
not-
over the
yeah, that-
Packers. Yeah, you got to think they're gonna win.
Yeah, that's not going to change my pick.
Nope.
All right, so the 5-seed Vikings at the 1-seed Lions.
Oh, it's hard to beat a
we
team
just-
3 times.
I had the Vikings in this one. I had the 3-seed
Dude.
Vikings.
There's no way I could take the Vikings after what I saw yesterday.
Yeah, no, we saw this matchup yesterday. Really bad performance by the Vikings.
I was leaning on picking the Vikings in that game, and I was confident the Vikings could actually win and take the 1 seed. But
Yeah, they had a lot of chances to win that
what
game.
they showed me
just-
yesterday is that they're not as good as the
Yeah.
Lions, and I think the Lions they're gonna get through.
I'm be honest,
Yeah.
I didn't even watch. I was watching the USA versus Finland.
Oh, was it hockey?
Yeah, juniors gold medal.
Oh my
3-1
good
comeback,
for
go
you, Joe.
USA.
All right,
Good for you, Joey.
but yeah, Minnesota. They had a lot of chances to come back and win this game. They had, like, I think it was, they got stopped on the goal line.
Yeah, they did.
And-
like 3 times they were 4th and
Yeah,
goal and they got
really?
stopped.
4th
yeah.
and goal. Yeah, like twice in a row, and then they get the ball. They get a pick.
Harrison
It was-
Smith, yeah.
They get no. That was the second time, but the first time, it like got tipped at the line and like one of the D linemen like caught it,
Oh yeah.
and they had just so many chances to take the
Yeah.
lead and they just couldn't capitalize.
Yep.
All right.
So yeah, this is easy Detroit for me.
So you guys have Eagles versus
Lions.
Eagles at Lions. I have the Vikings at the Bucks in the NFC Championship.
That's so surgical though.
Wait, what is it?
The 5-seed Vikings at the 3-seed Bucks.
So the Bucks host the NFC Championship game.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get my ticket for that one. if they do host, I'm gonna have to go.
And I'll have the Bucks winning that one.
Oh my
gosh.
God.
Bucks in the Super Bowl. For me, I'm just gonna take the Eagles. I feel like the Lions. There was points in at the season where they should have lost games, but they didn't because they just had more quality than the team. I think the only team in this bracket that they don't have more quality than is this Eagles team, and I think the Eagles, they're gonna pull it through. The Lions, I feel like there's too many injuries on defense, but I don't know. This is gonna be a tough game because the Lions, their defense played well last night, but I feel like the Eagles are better than the Vikings, and they're gonna take this game.
Wait, what?
The Eagles are gonna win.
Eagles
Over
are better than the
Vikings?
Vikings?
Yeah, the Vikings played the Lions, right?
Did you have the Vikings beating the Lions?
Okay,
No,
okay,
no,
I get what you're
yeah.
saying. Okay.
Yeah, the Vikings played the Lions last night, right?
Yeah.
The Eagles are a better team than the Vikings.
I mean,
And I think
Detroit
the
still.
Eagles are gonna beat Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah, but Detroit ended up smoking them.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, I just think the Eagles.
Yeah, I like the Eagles too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the Eagles too. Man.
So you guys both have
The-
Eagles versus Ravens?
Yeah. I think
Real
we got.
original,
I think we
boys.
got different champs though. I think we got
Real
different champs.
original, boys.
There's no 1 seed.
It's no 1 seed.
Yeah.
It's not even a boring bracket.
I got
This
Bucks
is a fun
versus
one.
Bills.
Bucks versus Bills. I'd rather be correct. I'd rather be correct than boring.
I'd rather be correct and biased.
Yeah. Joey.
I'm not biased.
Oh, no.
Really?
No. All right. Get to the Super Bowl.
Bills will probably win this one. This is where the Bucks magic streak ends. Unless Tom Brady comes out of retirement.
No, there's no way Baker Mayfield's a Super Bowl quarterback.
He is, though.
He's not.
All right, he's a top 5 quarterback this year.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Who's the
No, he could be
5 you taking over?
I think
Lamar,
Okay.
Allen,
Lamar,
Burrow.
Mahomes.
No, I'm taking him over.
Mahomes.
Yeah,
Not
are you
Mahomes.
serious?
Not Mahomes
You
this
can't.
year.
I'm not
you
giving
can't-
it to him.
You can't tell me that after he won 15 games. You can't.
Nah, I'm not giving it to him.
Oh my God. That's so blasphemous. That's actually so blasphemous.
Name the 5 in front of him.
Okay.
I got, all right, Lamar.
Okay.
Lamar,
Lamar,
Allen.
No. I got
Hurts,
this. Hold on. Lamar, Burrow, Hurts, Allen, Mahomes.
No, I'm not
don't
giving it
know
to
about
him.
Mahomes.
I'm not giving it to him.
Okay, fine. Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert.
I'm not giving it to Hurts. I'm not giving it to Hurts.
Ooh.
Passer wise,
Quarterback.
Gotta look at
quarterback.
quarterback.
I'm still taking, bro.
No,
Baker
that's
Mayfield.
so blasphemous.
He's had his whole offense has been hurt.
Who?
Mike
Godwin.
Evans and Godwin.
Godwin.
Mike Evans is back.
Yeah, but they're back now. Evans and Godwin were out for 4 weeks.
Yeah,
They went 4 weeks without Evans and Godwin.
Evans
Pretty sure
has
they
been
lost
out.
all 4 games.
Evans has been out the whole, or Godwin's been out like since
Pure
the-
court. It shows that he needs his weapons.
Nah, every quarterback needs their weapons though.
Yeah, but
Not Josh Allen.
I don't know.
Come
True.
on.
Josh Allen.
What weapons does Josh Allen have?
That could be why.
Josh Allen's got
Josh Allen does not
Allen's
have nobodies. Josh Allen does not have nobodies, but that could be why he's the MVP because he's the most valuable on that team. But going to my Super Bowl, give me the Eagles. Fly Eagles fly all the way to the Super Bowl.
All right, mark my word. I did. Oh my God, dude. I kind of like the Eagles, but I'm not gonna pick the same as you. So I'm gonna take the Ravens here.
Hey,
This is gonna be a really good game.
this is gonna be a great playoffs. I gotta say.
Yeah.
The only team missing out of this playoff is the Bengals.
I think
Bengals. Yeah,
if one guy could take down that Eagles defense, I think it's Lamar.
Yeah, true. You think just how good Lamar has been throughout the season might carry him all the way to that Super Bowl. But I don't know about winning.
All right, everyone. Well, make sure you watch the CFP semifinals this Thursday and Friday nights, as we will be analyzing all the action from those games, plus the wild card round of the NFL playoffs, all in next week's episode. I'm Joey Antonucci, and along with Sebastian Bruno and Logan Patel, we'd like to thank you for watching the Sports Lounge. If you don't already follow us, make sure you follow us on Instagram at cmhs.sportslounge. Have a good night.